Hi guys!
Hi!
Milling Monday here at Logosol Portable Sawmills. Welcome! Today we will go through all of our band sawmills, starting with the biggest and going to the smallest.
Yeah.
I mean, the B751 isn't as small.
No. It's still a good sized mill.
Yeah, it is. 75 centimeters is quite a big log.
Yeah.
So, but let's go to the B1001 hydraulic and check it out.
So here we have the big brother, the B1001 hydraulic. How big logs can you cut on this sawmill?
On the B1001, you can mill logs up to 1 meter in diameter, which is huge.
Yeah.
That's a large log. And you can do 85 centimeter board width. I think we should open up and give everyone a good view on the insides of a B1001 or a Logosol band sawmill. Because all our models share the exact same technologies and features. Starting with the band wheels. This is something I've not seen on another band sawmill. The fan wheels. And this works really well and will actually works as fan wheels and keep the inside here totally clean and dust free. The sawdust will be thrown out on the opposite side. We've also have quite large wheels. They are 50 centimeters in diameter, and the tensioning of the blade is through a tube in the center. So it will actually manage to tension the blade even more than you need. So it's a very, very robust and rigid blade tensioning solution. And we have this spring inside that will keep track of the blade tensioning for you. So you just tension the blade up until the orange washer hits those indicators, and you know that you have the correct tension blade.
And there's also a very robust blade guide arm, adjustable blade guide arm here. Sits on steel wheels, moves on steel wheels. It's a V-point that moves against steel wheels on the opposite side there.
So a really smooth and exact movement, and as Pelle said, very rigid.
And on the top here you have the blade guide rollers, and the rollers are adjustable with set screws on each side here. It's important that the blade guide rollers are parallel to the rail for the blade to cut straight. And here you can adjust that perfectly. So you don't have this on every type of sawmills. It's a very good solution to have to get a good precision on the cut.
And also blade guide rollers is it's a proven technology. It just works.
Yeah.
I really like the cover that you can lift it up like this, and it actually gets held in place with a latch.
And it's also open all the way through here when you open it up, so it's easy to check the alignment, for example, when you have it open on both sides.
So if we close it, we can head over to the saw head adjustment itself. The saw head hangs in chains. That's a very robust and exact way of adjusting the saw head. On top of that, we have our height system, which is in increments of 1/8 of an inch. So to compensate for the curve, it's easy to just move the handle 1 increment. So for example, doing a 1-inch cut will be 1 full turn and 1 increment. And it's always the same movement. 1 turn is always 25 millimeters. That's also an advantage of using chains compared to wires, for example, that you roll around a steel bar, which will wear out quickly, and they will also not be the same height adjustment depending on where the saw head is.
A water tank up here is an aluminum tank, so very durable, not sensitive to UV light like plastic containers if you have water, for example.
And also it doubles as a torsion beam
for the chassis.
For the chassis of the saw heads. The saw head is very, very robust, and it's held together with that water tank as well. And it's positioned on 4 steel wheels with ball bearings as well, so you have a very smooth movement on the rail. That's a few things about the. Oh, we have the last cut indicator.
Yeah, the last cut indicator here.
It's such a small detail.
And this one allows you to track where you made the cut. So when you move back and prepare for the next cut, sometimes if you have tension in the log, you have to raise it a little bit before you can move back. And then you can just lower it down to the position, and then you can prepare for the next cut. So if you want to cut a 1-inch board here, you just lower it 1 turn and one step for the curve.
You don't have to guess or position the blade on the last cut. You just use the last cut indicator. So you save a lot of time between cuts.
Yeah. What motor options do the B1001 come with?
I'm happy you asked, Pelle.
Yeah.
The 1001 is available with a few different motor options. We have the electric 3-phase 12 kilowatt motor, and then we have 2 petrol motor options, the Vanguard Briggs & Stratton 23 horsepower motor or the Lonkin 27 horsepower motor, and that's V-twin motors, both of them. So 2 really good petrol options and 1 really good electric option. So on top of the manual 1001, we actually have the hydraulic system on here. Perhaps we can have a look on the different functions of the hydraulics. We have a massive log clamp that you can both clamp and lift the cant with. And perhaps you can have a look at the toe boards. We have 2 toe boards, one closest to the saw head and one at the end of the rail. And of course they are on rollers, so you can actually use them to adjust the log or to compensate for the taper. Perhaps it's a bit difficult, but we can show the log turner, the chain.
Yeah.
So we have a chain for turning round logs as well. And the log lifter. And the setup is as this. If the B1001 hydraulic has an option of a log loader, if you have it stationary or on a trailer kit, you can have the log loader to the hydraulic system as well. On the other side here, we also have the log supports that can be raised and lowered. And they are connected together with the metal bar, so they will always be on the same height. So there's only one cylinder that actuates both log supports. So a really nice solution, instead of having 2 separate hydraulic cylinders. Time to take a...
I will make a cut.
Super nice, Pelle.
There.
Really nice result.
Looks perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what you can expect with the band sawmill from Logosol. A perfect result every time.
And all that nice features you find on every model of the Logosol band sawmills.
Yeah.
So from the B1001 and to the B751 standard.
Exactly.
Has the exact same premium quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the solutions that actually make everything a good cut.
And they are developed here in Härnösand,
Yeah.
in our office here at Logosol, and they are also built here in Härnösand.
Yeah.
So it's a really high quality band sawmill. We are really, really proud to present
For
them.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, you are excited. I can see that.
I'm really, really excited.
Do you want to show us something?
I can't wait to show you this sawmill.
And
It's a B1001.
Okay, so what's new with that?
But it's got some really nice new equipment on it. We launched this new Easy Set and Pro Set system for the B1001 electric. What you see here is actually even more than that. This is a prototype system with actually a feed motor, and this is not available now. So I hope that the R&D guys doesn't see this live stream.
So we'll see what happens with you tomorrow, Andreas.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But the feed motor is something that we are working on. But what we have today is the Easy Set and the Pro Set, which is the Easy Set is actually motorized height adjustment. So an electric motor that actuates the saw head, and we have this fine tune knob, so we can actually, when we set a certain height, if we want to get They're precisely on the millimeter, like that, 300. It took half a turn to get there, but super convenient, up and down really fast, and then we have the fine adjustment there. That's the easy set, and that can be put on the 1001 12 kilowatt electric motors for now. The Pro set is an add-on that will help you even more. It's a SetWorks computer that can calculate every cut for you and take into account the curve as well. So super easy to use, and with just a few button presses you can adjust the saw head to the correct height, and from here we can calculate the size of the log, the cant we want, and we can use the functionality in the Pro set to give us the optimized boards and planks out of that, so that we end up with, let's say, a 50 millimeter plank in the bottom. But Pelle, I think we should turn this log around.
Yeah.
Before we
we can do that.
do the next cut here. And that's actually a good opportunity to show the log loading and log handling package.
This is actually a very good accessory for turning the logs, especially heavy logs, securely. And we use this crane and the winch here together with some log rests here.
Exactly.
With the steel rollers. So they assist when you're turning the log. So I can start.
And this package is available on B1001 and B751 Pro. Var det som hejsan?
Oh. There.
This is probably my favorite accessory for the 1001 and the B751 Pro.
Är det en motor?
Yeah, but we can actually lower it a bit. Put it down.
And let's say something about the log
Log clamps.
the log clamps.
Okay.
We have this one.
So these are the standard one, right?
Yeah. And every bandsaw mill comes with 2 of them. And they are really good and popular.
And
Like
they don't leave a lot of marks either.
No.
They secure the log, but they don't leave deep marks. I can
Show how them work.
can show it here just. So here, then you pull. It's a double excenter, so you pull the orange plate against the log, and then you just turn the handle against it, and it's rock solid. And to loosen, you
It's
just.
super genius. It's like they are patented,
Yeah.
and they work really well.
Very annoying when you have other versions that doesn't work.
Yeah,
These are fantastic.
Yeah, they work really well.
Yeah.
they're so quick to work with.
Yeah, and you can even use them with one hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's quite they're quite easy to use, and they work really well. And we have them in those 2 different options: the standard version and this one that comes with the log holding XL package. So first of all, I can actually use the Pro Set to decide the size cant I want to have. So let's say that we want to make a 200 millimeter cant, and on top of that we want to make 25 millimeter boards. So we'll start by adding 200, and then we'll go with 25. We can do 3 25 millimeter boards if I start from here. So let's do that. Tells me I want to go down there, and then we can start milling. And now it's as easy as just going down to the next cut, which will be 25 millimeters with the kerf in account. Easy as that. The next cut will give us a 200 millimeter cant, and we made the boards on the side 25 millimeters. That was fun.
Looked great. Yeah.
Did you see how fast it went?
Yeah.
Going from one board to the other, and everything was like pre-programmed.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the B751 Pro.
So here we have the B751 Pro, and it has the same kind of features in terms of the saw head as the 1001. It's just a smaller saw head. And how wide is this sawmill cutting?
75 centimeters in diameter.
Yeah.
And the cant can be.
Yeah.
The cant can be 60 centimeters.
60 centimeters. Yeah. So it's still a fairly decent log you process with this.
Yeah, that's a big log.
Yeah. In terms of the rail here and on the 1001, it looks very similar. Is it the same?
It's the same rail.
Yeah.
It's just the log crossbanks are a bit narrower to fit the smaller size on the B751 Pro. But it's a good thing with the same rail, because then we can use the same type of accessories and equipment we have on the 1001.
So you can use the crane and the loading ramps.
Exactly. We have a log handling system for the B751 Pro as well. So that's probably my favorite combo, the B751 Pro with the log handling kit. And of course, you can have a trailer kit on it as well.
fantastic.
So is it the same motor options on the Pro as on the 1001?
I'm happy you asked.
Yeah.
It's not entirely the same. We, of course, have a really strong three-phase electric motor. We have an 8 kilowatt option for the B751 Pro. And when in terms of petrol options, we have the 18 horsepower Briggs & Stratton or the Longkin 15 horsepower. They are both with electric start. But we have something really interesting on the rail over here as well.
Yeah, here is our log house molder, the LM410. So you can use this with either molding knife if you want to do timber beams for log house building, or you can put in planer knives and just process beams and plane them. This is an electric version. What we have here, it's a 4.6 kilowatt three-phase motor, runs on 400 volt, 50 hertz. You can see the saw head here. You can slide it sideways. So the cutter block here is 410 millimeters, and if you need to process a little bit wider surface, you can slide it. So in the second pass, you can do up to 600 in width. So it's quite. You get a pretty much the same width as you can cut on this sawmill.
Yeah, and we've actually made a few videos and live streams with the LM410. So if you want to see it running, you can check that out on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
we've done a lot of like planing really wide beams.
Oh, that's fantastic. You get a so nice surface.
Yeah, I think we actually made the little table over there using this LM410 as well.
Yeah, exactly. We actually planed one side, cut the plank, and then planed and cut the plank. So we planed one side of each of the planks we're using for the table.
Yeah.
For the outdoor picnic table.
And also we have the LM410 available for the 1001. It's called the LM410 XL. It's a little bit wider frame on that model, and you can slide the saw head a little bit wider, so you can do up to 800 in 2 passes on the LM410 XL. And these are also available with a petrol motor if you don't have access to the three-phase 400 volts 50 hertz.
But a very good addition to the bandsaw mill if you're out after something that can both plane and mold timber or beams. And it's a standard cutter head, which means that you can actually put any type of profile knife in there.
And there you have the scale for the height adjustment, and you have trapezial bars on each corner in the machine, so it's very exact, the height adjustment. So it's a very useful add-ons for many customers.
We have actually an autumn package that comes for free together with the bandsaw mill when you buy it now. So it's an extra extension of the rail. It's a bit more than 1 meter long. A really good tool for turning the logs, a premium cantook, a blade guard. We will show you later on the B751 what that is, but it's really helpful, I promise. And also a premium blade, hard metal blade. That's a super package that's very popular among our customers.
It's exactly what you need when you start, and you can get milling right away.
So don't hesitate. Go into logosol.com and you will find out more about the campaign. It's really good offers right now, and we have sawmills in stock, so it's a fast delivery.
So let's head over to
the B751.
Yes.
Standard.
So here we have the B751 standard. Same type of saw head that's on the Pro version. It has a little bit lighter rail than the Pro version have, but it's still very sturdy. And you have the support legs here. Why are they placed exactly here?
Under the crossbanks.
Yes.
That's because they take all the load from the log that gets transferred in the crossbank down to the floor or ground below. So even though it looks light, it can handle really large and heavy logs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same size as the B751 Pro. So it's a lot of value for the money in the B751, I would say. We have a one electric option, 4.6 kilowatt, 3-phase, and then we have two motor petrol motor options. We have the 13 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and we also have the 15 horsepower Lonkin motor. So 3 very good motor options depending on your needs. And the campaign offer on this one is also a really good offer.
Yeah.
It's amazing, 15% off on a package with 13 horsepower's motor option, and it also includes an extension, 5 Sawmill blades, and
A toe board.
toe board as well. So that's also a very complete package to start up milling.
For sure,
Yeah. So 15% off. Go in and look at the website right away.
We got a greeting from our friend Ladislav in Slovakia. Hi.
Nice. Hi.
All the best.
I think that's it.
The blade guard.
The blade guard.
We have to
The
show
blade
that.
guard. Pelle thinks this is a very good solution.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm not milling in the log supports, but still, if I would, this would actually protect me. This is an add-on that you can get for the B751, the Pro, and the B1001. Super easy. It will actually protect the blade. That's why we call it the blade guard, from hitting into the log support. So whenever it's activated, I recommend to keep it that way always.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
In demo purposes, you might do like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a really good help and something that we've been asked about. How do you keep yourself from hitting the log supports? But with that simple accessory, you can do just that.
And here we can show on the other side here, we can show, you'll have this on all 3 models in the manual version. We have also a excenter here for the log rest. So this is an excenter, so you can adjust it to, so you have exactly 90 degrees on the log rest, which is important when you're cutting beams, so you get them 90 degrees cut. So a little bit similar to the clamps in a sense. Yeah.
So excellent. We let's say hi to our friends in Denmark and Oregon, USA. Thanks for watching. That was everything we had today. I think that we've done a good walkthrough on the Sawmills. I hope you see the value in them as we do. It's really fantastic machines. If you have any questions or want to know more, don't hesitate, give us a call. You can find the contact details if you head over to logosol.com or send us an email. See you next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.